Hello, future engineers. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're still new to my channel and you like what I'm doing, please don't forget to share my videos to your friends and to your friends' friends, to your younger brothers and sisters who would want to take up engineering in the future, and to your relatives. That's one way you can keep me going, inspired, and refreshed. Now, if you find my videos interesting and important to your studies, also please don't forget to subscribe. Ah, Samal siguro mi. Samal. Hello future engineers. Here is another video on calculus, particularly on derivative of functions. So differentiate the functions by using limits. We have three exercises here. If you want to anticipate the solution to this problem, you may do so by pausing the video. So 11x plus delta x equals 2 quantity y plus delta y over y plus delta y minus 1. So delta x equals 2 times y plus delta y over y plus delta y minus 1 minus quantity 2y over y minus 1. LCD y plus delta y minus 1 and y minus 1. So we have 2 quantity y plus y plus delta y minus 1 minus 2y quantity y plus delta y minus 1 all over quantity y plus delta y minus 1 y minus 1. Distribute and simplify. Delta x equals 2 times y squared minus y plus y delta y minus delta y minus 2y squared minus 2y delta y plus 2y all over LCD quantity y plus delta y minus 1 times y minus 1. So we can eliminate 2y squared negative uh, negative 2y and positive 2y. Can eliminate that. So write this as delta x equals 2y squared delta 2y squared minus 2y then plus 2y delta y minus 2 delta y minus 2y squared minus 2y delta y plus 2y all over quantity y plus delta y minus 1 y minus 1. So we can eliminate 2y squared and 2y here, and simplifying. So delta x over delta y equals negative 2 over quantity y plus delta y minus 1 y minus 1. So the derivative of x with respect to y is the limit of this ratio as delta y approaches 0. So dx dy equals negative 2 over y minus 1 y minus 1. So dx dy therefore is negative 2 over y minus 1 quantity square. So that's it for this problem. For 12x plus delta x equals t plus delta t over t minus quantity t plus delta t. So delta x equals t plus delta t over 3 minus quantity t plus delta t minus t over 3 minus t. LCD is this. So delta x equals quantity t plus delta t times 3 minus t quantity 3 minus t 3 minus t minus delta t over quantity 3 minus t minus delta t 3 minus t. Distribute and expand. So delta x equals 3t minus 3t minus t squared plus 3 delta t minus t delta t, then minus 3t plus t squared plus t delta t over quantity 3 minus t minus delta t, then 3 minus t. Eliminating 3t and negative 3t, negative t squared and t squared, as well as negative t delta t. So we have 3 delta t in the numerator. So delta x over delta t equals 3 over quantity 3 minus t minus delta t times 3 minus t. The limit of this ratio is the derivative of x with respect to t as delta t approaches 0. So that would be 3 over quantity 3 minus t minus delta t, then 3 minus t. So as delta t approaches 0, then we have 3 over 3 minus t quantity square, the derivative of x with respect to t. 13y plus delta y equals to minus 3 quantity x plus delta x minus 1 over x plus delta x. So delta y equals to minus 3 quantity x plus delta x minus 1 over x plus delta x minus 2 minus 3x minus 1 over x. Simplifying, delta y equals to minus 3x minus 3 delta x minus 1 over x plus delta x minus 2 plus 3x plus 1 over x. So eliminate 2 and negative 2, negative 3x and 3x. And simplifying, delta y equals negative 3 delta x minus 1 over x plus delta x plus 1 over x. So this is the LCD. Delta y equals negative 3x times x plus delta x times x minus x plus 1 times quantity x plus delta x over LCD x plus delta x times x. Expand. So delta y equals negative 3x square delta x minus 3x delta x square minus x minus x plus delta x over LCD x plus delta x times x. So we can eliminate negative x and x, then divide everything by delta x. Delta y over delta x equals negative 3x square minus 3x delta x plus 1 over x plus delta x times x. So the limit of this ratio is the derivative of y with respect to x as delta x approaches 0. And it is equal to negative 3x squared plus 1 over x squared. Well, delta dy dx is 1 minus 3x squared over x squared. So that's it for this video. I hope that you were able to follow the explanations and the solutions. And that's it.